You know, Elon Musk made over 180 million before he turned 30, and then bet almost all of it on rockets and electric cars that nearly failed. He's the man behind Tesla, SpaceX, and now even Twitter. Some call him a genius, others a madman. In this video, we'll break down Elon Musk's life, from his childhood in South Africa to becoming the world's richest man. We'll explore his insane lifestyle, personal life, controversial moments, and what he's building for the future. Stick around. This isn't just a story. It's a full-on rocket launch. Elon Reeve Musk was born June 28, 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa. His mother, May Musk, was a Canadian model and dietitian. His father, Errol Musk, was a South African engineer with a complicated reputation. Elon would later describe him as evil. As a child, Elon was quiet, awkward, and loved books. He was bullied badly in school. Once beaten so badly he was hospitalized, but even then, his brain worked differently. He taught himself programming at just 10 years old. At 12, he made his first video game, Blastar, and sold it for $500. While other kids played outside, Elon read encyclopedias for fun. He obsessed over space, sci-fi, and technology, dreaming of making humanity a multiplanetary species. At 17, he left South Africa to avoid military service. He moved to Canada, then later transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in the US, where he studied physics and economics. After graduating from the University of Pennsylvania, Elon was accepted into a PhD program in physics at Stanford University. But he lasted just 2 days. Why? The internet boom had just begun, and Elon didn't want to study change. He wanted to create it. In 1996, Elon and his brother Kimball started Zip2, a city guide software company. They worked out of a small office and slept on a couch. Elon even showered at the local YMCA. Eventually, Zip2 got big, and in 1999, it was sold for $307 million. Elon made $22 million from the deal, and he was just getting started. That same year, Elon launched an online bank called X.com. It later merged with another company and became what we know today as PayPal. There was drama. Elon was kicked out as CEO, but when PayPal was sold to eBay in 2002 for $1.5 billion, Elon walked away with around $180 million. Instead of retiring rich, Elon took nearly all that money and bet it on space rockets and electric cars. In 2002, he founded SpaceX to make space travel cheaper and eventually colonize Mars. People laughed. Even engineers called it impossible. Elon? He kept going. In 2004, he joined a small electric car startup called Tesla Motors, not as the founder, but as the biggest investor and chairman. Again, critics mocked him. Electric cars were seen as slow, boring, and impossible to mass produce. Elon was about to prove them all wrong. In the early 2010s, Tesla began to turn heads. First came the luxury Model S, sleek, fast, and 100% electric. Then came the Model X SUV with those iconic falcon wing doors. But it was the Model 3 that changed everything. An affordable EV for the masses. Later, the Model Y hit the market and became one of the best-selling cars in the world. Musk didn't just sell cars, he turned electric vehicles into a global movement. Meanwhile, SpaceX was rewriting the rules of space travel. The Falcon 9 rocket became the first to launch, land, and relaunch, saving billions. They launched astronauts to the ISS, carried satellites for NASA and private companies, and pushed closer to Mars with their next-gen rocket, Starship. No government, no agency, just Musk and a dream. A company building brain chips to connect humans and machines. Elon says it could help cure diseases and eventually let us compete with AI. A tunnel-digging startup aiming to fix traffic by building underground highways. What started as a Twitter joke turned into working tunnels in Las Vegas. A global satellite internet system launched by SpaceX. Thousands of satellites now orbit Earth, bringing internet to remote areas and even war zones. In 2022, Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion. He rebranded it to X, laid off thousands, made major changes, and turned the platform into a chaotic, controversial free speech experiment. By 2021, Elon's net worth skyrocketed, passing Jeff Bezos. At times, he was worth over $300 billion, making him the richest man on Earth, bouncing between the number 1 and number 2 spot depending on Tesla's stock price. As of 2025, Elon Musk's estimated net worth sits around $230 billion. He's often battling for the number 1 richest person title with other tech billionaires, but unlike most billionaires, his lifestyle is unusual. In 2020, Musk sold all of his mansions, tweeting, "I will own no house." Today, he reportedly lives in a $50,000 prefab tiny house near SpaceX headquarters in Texas, a box-shaped home made by Boxable. He's the CEO of Tesla, of course, so his garage includes a Tesla Roadster, Model S Plaid, and the Cybertruck. But he also owns a few classics, like a Jaguar E-Type and the Lotus Esprit submarine car from a James Bond movie. Musk has been heavily criticized for his private jet usage, sometimes taking flights that last only a few minutes. In fact, one college student went viral for tracking his jet, which Elon tried to shut down. Elon says he works 80 to 100 hours a week, splitting time between Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and X. He often sleeps at factories or in conference rooms, and has said he'd rather die working on Mars than retire early. Despite his massive wealth, he's not known for yachts, watches, or parties. Instead, he reinvests most of his money back into his companies, chasing ideas that sound like science fiction. Elon Musk has had a complicated love life. He married Justine Wilson, a Canadian author, in 2000. They had 5 kids together, but divorced in 2008. Then came actress Tallulah Riley. They married in 2010, divorced in 2012, remarried in 2013, and divorced again in 2016. He later dated Amber Heard and then had a high-profile relationship with musician Grimes. Elon now has 11 children, as of 2025. His first son, Nevada, tragically died as a baby. He later had twins and triplets with Justine, and several kids with Grimes and other partners, including the famously named X-A12, pronounced X-A12, and Hexadarksidral Musk. Musk has openly said he's worried about population collapse and believes more people should have children. He even tweeted, "I'm doing my part, lol." Despite being very online, Elon keeps his family life mostly private. Some of his kids, like X, occasionally appear at public events, but others stay completely out of the spotlight. Elon Musk is known for tweeting without a filter. From random memes to stock market jokes, some tweets have even cost billions. In 2018, he tweeted, "Funding secured," about taking Tesla private, which triggered an SEC investigation and a $40 million fine. During a Thai cave rescue in 2018, Elon called a British diver "pedo guy" on Twitter after being criticized for offering a mini submarine. He was sued for defamation but won the case, saying it was just a random insult, not meant literally. Tesla has been accused of unsafe factory conditions, anti-union practices, and even racial discrimination. Former employees have filed multiple lawsuits. Elon has denied wrongdoing, but critics say he pushes workers too hard. In 2022, Elon bought Twitter for $44 billion and rebranded it as X. He fired thousands of employees, unbanned controversial accounts, and changed platform rules overnight. While some praised the free speech stance, advertisers pulled out, and many users left the platform. To some, he's a visionary genius. To others, he's a reckless billionaire who plays too fast and loose with power, money, and people. Elon Musk's biggest dream is still the same: put humans on Mars. SpaceX is developing Starship, the largest rocket ever built, designed to carry up to 100 people into deep space. His goal? A self-sustaining colony on Mars. In his words, so civilization can survive if Earth gets wiped out. Tesla is no longer just a car company. Musk is pushing into self-driving AI, robo-taxis, and even TeslaBot, a humanoid robot called Optimus that he says could one day do physical labor for humans. Some think it's sci-fi. Others think it's the next revolution. Neuralink is now conducting human trials, implanting chips into brains. Musk claims it could restore sight, movement, and even let us communicate with thoughts. Critics call it dangerous. Elon calls it the future of humanity. With over 6,000 satellites already in orbit, Starlink is beaming internet across the globe, especially in rural and war-torn areas. Elon wants every person on Earth to be connected and says Starlink will fund Mars missions. After buying Twitter and rebranding it as X, Musk revealed a bigger plan. Turn X into an everything app, like China's WeChat. Messaging, payments, shopping, AI tools, all in one place. Elon also warns about artificial general intelligence. He says if we don't build it carefully, AI could destroy humanity. That's why he launched xAI, his own company focused on truth-seeking AI systems, and he's merging it with X. From a bullied kid in South Africa to building rockets, revolutionizing cars, and running Twitter, Elon Musk has done more in 20 years than most do in a lifetime. He's failed, he's succeeded, he's pissed people off, and he's made history. Love him or hate him, Elon Musk is a symbol of ambition, the kind that doesn't play it safe. Whether it's Mars colonies or brain chips, he's betting everything on a future that most people still can't even imagine. If you made it this far, you're awesome. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want more deep dives into the minds of the world's most powerful people. And let me know in the comments, is Elon Musk a genius visionary or a dangerous risk taker?